On behalf of the Lyman Elementary, I just want to say thank you for all of the wonderful donations that Rod Bowar and his family have always contributed to our school. My favorite thing is our fire hall visits that we do every year, and Rod made sure to make them absolutely spectacular for the kids, and we'll always remember his generosity. Thank you.
Thank you, Rod, for absolutely everything you've done for the Lyman communities and the surrounding areas. Your generosity and your thoughtfulness and your love for kids and their success and their future definitely doesn't go unnoticed, and I know that your legacy will live on. You are appreciated. Thoughts and prayers to your family, to your friends, to those closest to you, and know that the Raider community is behind you.
Thank you for your time and commitment to us kids.
Rod did many good things for the school. The thing I remember is him playing the Secret Santa for the AR party. The gifts he gave to the kids made them very, very happy. He will be missed.
Thank you for supporting all of our activities.
My first memories of Rod go back when I was in the 8th grade and he must have been in the 5th. We both worked for Lloyd Johnstone. That was our first paying job. We had a lot of fun, and he was such a hard worker. He did everything good. He started with his good work ethic there, and he ended with a good work ethic. And my heart is with you, with his family.
Rod, thank you. Because of you, our community, most importantly our youth, are thriving. And they're going to continue to thrive because of your generosity. Your legacy is going to live on forever.
Growing up in Kennebec, Rod lived a block from my parents' house, and so we would see him go by our house several times a day, usually chewing his fingernails, we noticed. He wasn't a hasty driver, but we always knew when there was a fire because he would go speeding on by, and that was before the time where everybody got the call. So Rod got the call and sounded the alarm. We spent a lot of time with Bowers in the hills, snowmobiling and four-wheeling, and Tance took a liking to Rod because he'd always tell Tance that he needed someone to drive through the water and the rocks, so he needed to ride with Rod. And so that was kind of their little fun thing, is that Rod would drive on the paths and Tance would drive through the water and the rocks. Tance took a real liking to Rod and loved the backhoe, and so when Tance was a little boy, Rod had this little jacket made, which I still have. And so we will keep this forever, and hopefully Tance has a little boy someday and he can wear this little jacket. My older kids, decided to do a lemonade stand one time at my mom and dad's house, and Rod was their first customer as he drove by the house, and he left them a $20 bill. And they thought that was the most fantastic thing, and they probably still remember that. Rod was a fantastic person. He always would help in any way that he could. He loved and enjoyed what he had, whether it was his family, his friends, his community, or Kennebec Telephone. He will be greatly missed by many, and I'm proud to say that I knew Rod, considered him a friend, and his legacy will live on.
Thank you for being